Welcome to Relate with Miss Lisa and Ruben. Welcome to our second season with Miss Lisa and Ruben. Alrighty then, let's get into it with Season 2, Episode 6, calling it Dating Etiquette, Part Number 2.
Yeah, I see it all the time where I am. Why would you pay all that money to go sit in a high-end restaurant? Your lady is looking good to everybody else, but you sit across from her. She's eating, you got your phone on the game, and she's just eating like she's sitting there by herself. It's like, oh well, y'all, he do this all the time. Like she just grew used to it. You know, it's like, why?
I think for some women, they accept behavior like that because in the back of their mind they think, well, I do have a man, and having a man is better than not having a man.
Really? It's gotten that bad?
I think statistically there are still more women than there are men.
But last time I saw those statistics, the ratio have fallen. So it's almost equaling.
Or maybe it's the settling that you spoke about before. Maybe when we first met, things were great. He treated me with that respect. He was chivalrous. Now we've been together for a while. That's not the behavior that I receive anymore. It's like, okay, I got you now. I don't have to do all that stuff anymore.
How was that dessert for you, ma'am?
It was wonderful. It was
Glad to
very
hear
rich.
that. Here's that check whenever we are ready,
Thank
okay?
you.
Did you enjoy that cappuccino, sir?
I did. Thank you so much. It was fresh.
So I think it's like you said before, people settle over time. It's like, yeah, he's like this. So,
Well, do you really just throw in a towel like that? I mean, when I see these couples, the woman looks like she still have many more years in front of her.
I don't know that it has anything to do with age.
I mean, well, I'm saying time, not age. I'm saying she look like she got enough. The ones I seen look like they had enough time to like start all over with somebody else that's gonna at least respect them.
Well, hence we go back to the dating pool, and we've already established the fact that dating is hard.
But that's what we have to do in order to meet each other. If there's another way around dating, then that person will be a rich person. But the only way to establish meeting someone is through the dating pool. And everybody's just struggling, trying to come out with the best dating site, or the safest one, or the one that's most effective. And so far, every every dating site has a horror story. Stories, yeah, I meant plural. So it's gonna become whiplash soon. People gonna start going back to the old way of meeting at restaurants, grocery store, churches. I hear some women even recommending going to the hardware store.
Well, you know, I heard this a couple of weeks ago. They were saying that was supposed to be the number one place to meet men, was the hardware stores.
What they didn't mention is
they even mentioned which particular aisles you needed to go down.
But the only thing they didn't mention is only men that shop at the hardware store are married men. So who are you going there to meet? Because the dude is a married man who has a house. Because I was the only time you caught me in Home Depot and Lowe's, I was buying something for my house, to work on my house. I had a new idea. I want to put a deck in the back of my house. It's not I'm single and building up this abode for myself. I got a woman at home and she makes me happy, and that's what makes a man go to a hardware store and buy stuff, because he got a happy home. And I saw that, and I'm like, okay, well, who are these women expecting to go there and meet? The hardware store ain't gonna be full of single men. Only single men they may be full of are the immigrant workers. And I'm sure they got women at home. So I think that was just a whole. That's a whole hoax. That's the women who don't mind being side pieces, looking for a new gig. You're looking for a better gig because the side piece has been getting a bad rap for a while. And wives are standing up against home wreckers. Wives wouldn't say nothing about home wreckers.
When was that?
Everyone I've ever seen is like, a woman come take another woman's man. She's like, okay, well, you can have him. You can have him. He was a lot of trouble. Back when I grew up, songs like the clean up woman was a warning sign for married women. Hey, the clean up woman, she really cleans up. It was songs written as warning calls to the side piece. Hey, a side piece out here trying to take another woman's man because she can't get one.
Well, that's probably still true today.
Yeah, it's probably
Which
still
again
true
is
today.
why it makes dating so hard, because you have people on these sites that are married. But they're presenting themselves as though they are single, available men, but in reality they are not.
We're seeing all available women too. There's some married women that came after me too. So it's not just women just getting married men. So there's married women out there doing the same thing married men doing. The one that's cheating on their spouses.
And were we ready? I apologize about that wait.
So, but I'm talking about the ones that advertising. Hey ladies, you should go to the hardware store to find a man. Those are married men.
I don't think there's any really good place.
There's not.
There
So
just
why
is
would you
not.
even announce one?
Whether
That's why we're
it's-
talking about a relationship podcast.
Whether it's the church, whether it's...
Church is the worst place to find someone.
Exactly. Don't get me started on that.
Don't get me started on that.
Whether it's the church, the grocery store, I have to say I've never seen a man that I wanted to meet in a grocery store. Maybe I wasn't going at the right time, but I never have.
Well,
Whether it's
I never go in at the right time.
Again,
And because a woman don't want you even trying to talk to them with their sweats on in the grocery store. And that's when a man want to talk to a woman when she ain't all doozied up. I get to see how you really are. Thank you.
Thank y'all so much. I hope we had a great afternoon and enjoyed
It was
ourselves.
wonderful.
Thank
Glad
Thank
to
you.
hear. Thank you.
And congratulations.
Thank you so much.
We're working so hard.
I know, I'm trying. I have to before.
I know.
I'm gonna be going crazy when I have to lay in bed.
I bet. I bet.
Join us again for another exciting opinionated episode of Relate with Miss Lisa and Ruben.